It's primarily a county with a lot of very beautiful small villages that people, I think, come and enjoy.
A quiet county that's even quieter at this time of year.
In the wintertime, I just like that I can come here and there's not a lot of people here. It's beautiful.
Not that there isn't plenty of activity here, and creativity.
There's a culture here and a lot of artists. It's quite dynamic.
Not to mention delicious.
I think it's a hidden treasure. I think it's sort of a gateway to Vermont.
Or is it a gateway to the world? You may not know that you can be in Peru, Athens, and Jamaica all in a single morning. And we're about to do just that. It's the main streets and back roads of Windham County, Vermont. Next.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
Windham County sits at the southeast corner of the Green Mountain State. Brattleboro is the county's largest municipality, but on this trip we were drawn to a few small towns a bit further north, where a first-time visitor might well wonder, where am I? It's all a quirk of the map here in southern Vermont. Nothing quirky, though, about the wooded winter beauty of Windham County, which really does seem to lead the Green Mountain State in some really peculiar place names.
Town of Athens may help you. It's a very small town, a lot of community. I've heard that it was based on Athens, Greece.
Darlene Wyman, who wears several official hats here, including town clerk, remembers when the Athens, Vermont town office building was a one-room schoolhouse.
My oldest son graduated from this school.
Athens, Vermont may be the lesser-known Athens compared
Yeah.
even to like Athens, Ohio, or Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
And with that, Darlene Wyman was off for a walk with her friend Lynn, who does know a neighbor who did have a brush with a bigger Athens.
And one day she was telling me about a mail that she had gotten that had come to her via Athens, Greece. And she was just so excited that it had traveled that far.
From Athens, it was on to Jamaica, Vermont, that is, where it was 10 degrees and decidedly un-Caribbean, but where we did make some headway on those peculiar place names.
She was a proud member of the 251 Club, which means you've been to every town in Vermont.
She was the late Esther Monroe Swift, author of Vermont Place Names, published in 1977. Stephanie Green, the founder of the Brattleboro Literary Festival, knew Smith, whose book had been published by Green's parents' small Vermont publishing company.
She was a traveling librarian. She drove a bookmobile around. She just was interested in folks and interested in how these places came to be and how they got named.
Former Vermont State Representative Richard Marek is the proud owner of a first edition copy of Vermont Place Names.
She spent 20 years pouring through archives and libraries and town halls, gleaning information about not only the town names, but also all the geographic features and where they came from.
Swift certainly had been in Jamaica's lovely town hall, where we asked about the theory that the town's name was derived from a Native American word.
There were no Native American tribes that were living here or groups that were living here in Jamaica at the time it was named Jamaica. It is a mystery.
A more recent theory centers on the 40-plus acre island in the West River here, which may have been wryly referred to as Jamaica by British soldiers in the area during the early 1700s. Maybe they just wished it had Jamaica's temperatures.
They very well could have.
In southern Windham County, passing through Brookline, Townsend, Westminster, Cambridgeport, and Grafton, you could think you were still in Massachusetts instead of Vermont, but just down the road from the famed Grafton Inn, a great place to end our day, the Grafton Trails and Outdoor Center.
Completely open to the public. A lot of people kind of treat it like it's the town park in a way. Like there are people who come here and walk their dog every morning.
Open year-round, spread over 2,000 acres at the base of Bear Hill, winter offers its own unique appeal here. Families flock to its new tubing run. Local school kids come to ski and learn. Big kids can bike on packed snow. And with 15 kilometers of groomed trails, it draws cross-country skiers from all over New England.
And you can go a quarter of a mile and not go uphill or downhill. So it's a great way to practice.
Betsy Bates has been teaching Nordic skiing here for 17 years, but it's not just the skiing that makes winter a magical time here for her.
The woods, the mountains, the quietness, it's quite special.
I was sold. I opted for snowshoes, all the better to get into those woods with. Yeah, cold, but brilliant sun and fresh tracks. The peculiar place names around here aside, had to agree with Betsy. Only one word for this place on this day: special.
And the Grafton Trails and Outdoor Center actually began in the 1970s as Grafton Ponds, created by a gentleman named Judd Hartman.
And Judd is actually a celebrated sculptor, and he has a studio in Grafton. He's been on Chronicle before. Ted didn't get a chance to meet up with him on this trip, unfortunately, but he is a very respected artist in the area. And also, there is still plenty of snow and winter activities to enjoy in Grafton.
All right, next, bringing a local landmark back to life.